What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to my 7-night Flashpoint challenge run. We're gearing up to play Parasite Fee. Before we ran that, I realized I wanted to do minor base management while on recording. Of course, you want to jump to the mission itself. Timestamps are in the description below. But anyway, I was gearing up my squad. I need to buy a matrix snoop for fun. Can go ahead and unplug cameras for cheap here as well. Jackknife's going to be playing here, so he's got his big shotgun and the SMG for silent play. That should be all very reasonable, nothing too much to write home about here. But I realized I have a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten rid of yet that I probably want to. So I have so many revolvers here that I can sell a lot of the smaller ones pretty easily, and in fact probably a couple of these as well, to be honest. I think probably sell one more, that's going to be good enough. I do have a bunch of these extra Guardian classes with my 2 Eagle sights here. It's going to be enough, so I can sell these for cash as well. So those are going to be gone. I'm still about right on pistol. I can sell at least one of these. I don't know if I want to keep on the rapid fire or not, but I think for now it's okay. I'm probably a little bit too heavy on clubs, but if someone does go down, I want to make sure I can replace that one. Similar here, probably a secondary shotgun, secondary railgun there as well. Probably still one more of these, actually. I think it's a little bit too many. And then as far as weapon mods, I think some things I have way too many of. So for example, yeah, I have 5 here. I have 4 of this. I can at least sell like 3 of these off and make room. And yeah, I think I can sell that one pretty safely. I think a lot of these like low-level ones I can just sell and not even think about it. I just feel like I'm never running out of these, so I'm just like... Yeah, I didn't do like the most like bookkeeping here to know exactly what I have too many of and what I don't. Anything with like more than 4 of is going to be too many. So like I can sell a couple of these off right now. These are sniper rifle. Yeah, these are sniper scopes, so I can leave like 2 available. That's going to be fine. Shotgun ear for body mods. I can sell 1 more away probably. Shotgun barrels. I don't need more than like... I'm already wielding 1, so I'll leave 1 extra out there. I'm never going to use this actually. I'm going to sell this one as well. And we're looking a little bit more decent now. I can maybe see myself using something like that at some point. I'm not sure. Yeah, real quick, actually. Right, I could run this instead, but this is better. And I've got a couple extra here, so I can just sell these no problem. And then the Nightshade Grip. Not going to change into that one either, so I think this is fine. 4.8 million is a good amount of money. Now that I've sold everything, and that allows me to bump the Underworld Hub. And I can also bump the counter intel pod. So I can upgrade these. We're still, of course, on the way in this in-stream trainer. Put people into the training bench now. Of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, you guys are going. But a lot of these people can go into the bench. I figure, let's send you and... Sure, we'll send you. Why not? Oh, you actually got your 2 points here on the Gunslinger. I'll spend that after the mission in case someone else levels up. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with what I have. I don't feel a real reason to upgrade the barracks. Or anything else here for that matter. Yeah, I don't need to make the cold storage any better. Okay, so we're going to run Parasite Fee. After Paige DeVale was forced to come out of the shadows and complete a bioverification, the hunt is on for the elusive and powerful Daedalus Bloc shareholder. Bribed UltraTek clinic staff have leaked the security footage and all records related to Paige into the lockboxes in a nearby storage site. Our work is making the last mile of the pickup by locating and stealing them. We'll get paid decently well. We'll get a blueprint that we can't use. We'll get some solid XP. We have our core squad here. And we've got people in the Simstream trainer, so we're going to be ready to go. Evidently, Byron has paid a small fortune in bribes for a chance to steal these bio-verification secrets. So this Paige is a big deal in the Daedalus Bloc. I dug into what public info I could about her and her family, and while she may be just another powerful shareholder in Jupiter, inside the block, she is a big deal. What kind of numbers are we talking about? As Byron has made clear, it's all about majority in the block. Hard to be sure, but I think when the block formed, Paige held about 10% of its total shares. The votes which are forcing changes to the governance contract are passed with 28%. Paige could single-handedly flip them. You could see in his eyes he is not going to give up on this hunt. Better start hitting lockboxes then. We're going to make Byron a happy shareholder tonight. So we have 3 files to go find. Could be in any one of these. The game doesn't tell you, which is probably wise. There's a matrix host here if we want it. I will probably try to get that stuff. Although, from what I have seen, I'm not getting anything new from Megacorp file hosts. So there's only so much to really glean here. But I think for now it's alright. I'm thinking we can probably advance pretty strongly and just go for it. So decent damage there, not quite a kill. It's fine. Recoil control is pretty solid. I'm going to run to here and kill this camera. I just don't want to have to deal with it. You can see me. I don't care about that. Right, I have wired nerves. I can get 2 AP. I don't need it now. I'll get it some other point in time. But yeah, my Cyberknight has wired nerves in, so at some point I can run that. I don't expect this mission to be 13 turns long, although there is a world where I'd want to get this now. But I think it's realistically only going to be popped once, so I'm not going to bother. Let's have you run somewhere useful where you can get both people in line of sight. Looks like that's going to be here. Right. Oh, come on. I know there's a spot, right? There's got to be. There we go. That gives me line of sight on both you guys, which is what I want. So I'm going to stand here. And no one else is really that melee focused here, so I'm probably going to aim, put it somewhere like this. Should give my team a good chance of using everything. Let's go pop in a nest. I'm still hidden, but you are a little bit harder to hit because of my accuracy penalty. I think we're just going to shoot for you. 1,000 damage crit. Feels good. A little bit of bonus crit chance here, thanks to the buff I got. Now my crit chance 100%. Accuracy is just swimming. So we get a 600 damage crit there as well. They're all gone. Good start. That means every guard that we know about is already sleeping with the fishes. Hacker needs to go up this way to be useful for that. I'm going to go part way initially, just to get some info on where guards actually are here. Okay, nobody on the bridge. That's pretty chill then. I'm not going to be worried about you, I don't think. Just going to walk all the way up. Jackknife should at least clear some of these corpses. And actually, somebody needs to walk for this box. I might send him, actually, if he's going to dissolve corpses anyway. I think him being sent here to dissolve is actually pretty reasonable. He's not great at soloing because he's going to be loud, but I think it'll be alright. I think it'll work. Maybe it won't, but we'll see what happens. So, oh, right, the corpse way over there. Okay, yeah. Let's walk over there. Dissolve the corpse. He can brainworm, so I guess he's, like, relatively safe by himself. He's going to go solo these things. It should be decent. First turn is done. Not a noise made. That was reported back. It's fine. Turn 2. I think getting up to the box and then waiting is fine. I want to know what this guard does. I could look ahead. 50k is nice. Armor is nice. Ooh, wow. These are really nice. Okay, that's a great. And yeah, more of Dr. Sevenfold. So pretty clearly, Dr. Sevenfold is in corpo boxes, and I've got to go fight other factions because this is very consistent at this point. This guy is not going to have any chance to shoot this guy. There's no way. Might as well just delay. No rush here. This likely won't reach, but we'll see. It does not. It's fine. Part 3. There we go. Piece by piece. Gathering what we came to get. Alright. You're not going far enough to actually spot me. I'm just going to go ahead and run forward. This should be fine. A bracket could go for an ambush here, but I'm not sure there's a good reason to do so. If I went for it, I mean, these are going to look pretty decent, and what's the noise radius here? Noise radius is 40, so no guards should be able to hear this. Let's just go for it then. This seems acceptable. First shot's okay. It's not a guaranteed kill, but we got what we came for. I'm going to run you up. Actually, I'm going to run you forward, and I'm going to packet loss this gate so that someone can run in and grab stuff. Should be enough time to not be a problem. Panther got the loot and is going to run forward. I don't think I need to rewind anybody. I think it's fine as we are. Although maybe he could have been the one to run. I can use wired nerves and be faster. But I was thinking about sending you. Yeah, you're actually the slowest by far. Okay. It probably should have been the CK running over here. I might use wired nerves just for the move speed. Just to get in and out easily next turn. Or I could rewind bracket, but I think my CK would still be faster. Let's see. Let me check move speed here. Yes, you're 132, 109, 112. Okay, yeah, so it's CK by a lot. Looks like he can... This might just barely snap. Actually, looks like it won't, but I can wired nerves. It's fine. So camera turns back on. No big deal. A couple of guards are known now. Got another Berserker Blade. Nice. We got part 2 of the files. Got an armor blueprint. Thank you for leaving this valuable file tucked here. This guy could be scary. We can probably dance around them. I'm not too concerned. I'm going to wait around in case I need to do anything. Start walking forward and seeing what we know about guards. There are not very many. That's what they've noticed, is it's a pretty sleepy shift, which, you know, that's fine with me. I think it's very reasonable. We can make nice, quick, stealthy progress. These corpses are still very real and aren't getting cleared out, so that'll be an eventual concern, but for now it's okay. That might just snap, actually. Maybe? No, not quite. That's fine. Okay, Panthers runs forward. We're chilling. Good enough turn. We'll stick around for getting all the hacking done. That's very unfortunate. This is the exact wrong spot for this to be. I can use leverage, though. I think this is a good enough turn for leverage. We're going to run past this camera. There's a lot of other cameras that matter. Yeah, let's just pop this now before I forget. Down go the cameras. Great. Okay, so let everyone move. You turning back and forth is fine, to be honest. That's actually a pretty annoying spot, but I can deal with that. Okay. Ooh, we got a high-level shotgun. Cool. That'll be an upgrade for him. Pretty exciting. Now, one unfortunate thing. Let's see, how loud is this gun? It is 46? Holy moly. That's going to be really impossible to deal with. So what I think I want to do here is actually, I want to get in a fight before you reveal me, because if you see me, you're going to pop your evasion matrix. I want to fight before you have that happen. So ideally, I go somewhere like this, get as close as I possibly can, get to shoot at you. Yeah, I believe if I open combat by attacking, you don't pop the evasion buff. I could be wrong. We're going to see in a second. I could definitely miss because of my range. You have the -20, which is baseline. But you're not going to pop the other minus like 40 or whatever. So if I brainworm you, you don't tell on me. This is going to miss, but I'm tempted to Tox Cloud you just because I have nothing else to easily do. And I'll just like take the slow route forward and it's fine. I've got several turns. This will Tox Cloud you and we will slowly kill you. If I go here, oh, that wall, the floor's in the way. That's kind of hype. All right, then I'm going to choose to believe that. And that I'm fine. More of UltraTek guards here. That's fine, though. Oh, okay. She spotted me. I was wrong in my estimations here. So, yesterday I talked about how I was getting a bug where my minus tally stuff wasn't working. Turns out the devs know what it is. The next build should have a bug fix for it. But it's basically that the bug is when one of your buffs times out, it ends your passives. So essentially, as soon as I like null op something, and Scapegoat runs out of charges, that triggers one of them. As soon as I get an escalation and spoof triggers, that triggers one of them. So, essentially, I can basically choose to not load spoof or Scapegoat for a long time. And that will allow me to have my minus tally for longer, essentially. So, and of course that means, like, if a escalation makes me unload decoy, that's a buff going away, right? So, it's going to be a little tight, but we'll do what we can. We'll load this, we'll load cloak. And I still want to load decoy, realistically. It just kind of is what it is. Let's get data sieve on. And yeah, we'll just make what progress we can here. Now they also said this bug is fixed where it's worth 10 tally even though it says 5. Which also of course makes your buffs drop really quickly because you get a ton of tally on random nodes like that. AP usually not a big concern. Can't get to another node, sure. This really wants to be null opt. I'm just not going to load spoof or scapegoat and we'll see what the escalation is. Woke up ice around the host, that's actually fine. So let's keep going. Tally's going to be another escalation here. Network endpoint is safe. That's kind of nice. Go here. Sleaze that. Now I can go ahead and hit the CPU. Bam. I believe we killed all the ice. That's good news. That means I can scan. I can spike. And great. I'm preserving my tally. Oh, no. It's gone now. What got unloaded, if anything? Because it's gone now. Oh, no. Sorry. This is the... the other thing they're going to fix, which is when you spike the CPU, the yellow text gets replaced by the CPU is spiked. You can't do anything. This is also fixed in the next build. So, nice of them to be pretty responsive and quick about this. We can just barely fit everything. Worked out just fine, it looks like. That's good. Download, any action and download. Well, we got to get rid of all of them. Get some, I think those were accounts. These got woken back up. Oh, I forgot to get rid of passive tally. Yeah, I can't connect, which means I would die outright, so I've got to null op this, even though I don't want to. And we're just going to walk here. Damage the cyberdeck, get rid of this guy, and then... yeah, as long as these stay loaded, which they should, we can knock this down with a sleaze next turn and keep going. Alright, of course this guy is scary and real and can hurt me. So we're going to strike zone. I'm going to aim as far this way as I can. I'm going to J-tax everything that includes myself. I sadly don't have nest, but I still have pretty good hit chance here and pretty good crit chance here. I believe his other buffs aren't on anymore. No, just these. That's fine. There we go. We're clean. And then I can go help and kill you, which is great. The snipers are pretty nice on really open maps like this. Pretty helpful stuff. Camera is down till end of next turn. I'm going to run towards this so I can grab these boxes easily. And then also knock the camera down for longer to keep that from raising anything. But this body's running out. This one is running out, rather. So that's going to be some tally coming up. It's going to be an escalation. It'll hopefully be fine. Looks like it is not reinforcements, although I can't know for sure yet. You've been told to go investigate the body. You're going to be easy to kill. Not worried about it. That's why Strike Zone is here, so you can walk into it. Alright, timers is unfortunate. We're going to get a lot of tally this turn. I could just take the kill. It seems like kind of reasonable. Although, you're always at a poison, and you're not going to be able to reach anybody to shoot, so let's not bother. Let's wait. Bracket can go knock some stuff down. This is still right. These are all disabled. There's my accounts. And then, I don't care about knocking security devices down too much. They matter actually enough. Like, I care about these two pressure plates, where it's worth it for me, and I'm AP, you know, flooded anyway. I unfortunately have no more no-ops left, and I can't, like, delay to get my teammate back. These are going to be really... No, you know, it's not worth it. These are going to be way too awkward to get through. Like, this thing and this thing. I'm just going to be done. And it is what it is. I think it's fine. You can safely disconnect. The important thing was the downloads. There wasn't even that much here in the first place anyway. You're behind some barrels, so you're safe. Let's go see what they do. Same for, ooh, this is a good tactical surge turn, although, yeah, just pop it and wait. It's fine. We'll let him eventually trigger these things. It's no big deal. Or you can, like, come around or something. I guess he could also just stand here. The exit's right there. He can, I don't know. For now, we wait. For now, we wait. For now, we wait. You found a body. You're angsty about that. He's going to start hunting, and he's... not in strike zone, but certainly killable. You're walking, but can't see anything, because there's barrels. Sadly, not in strike zone. You're going to go try to kill a guard, and you can't. You really can't. Alright, not much else to do. I can only shoot you once, which is maybe bad. But I don't think it's that bad, actually. So, coin flip to crit. We got it. I get to reload here. With 2 AP left, I figure I might as well walk forward. Ranges here look fine at 28 meters. That's acceptable to me. I'm going to have my CK stun this guy. I could have stunned earlier to make that a little bit cleaner, but oh well. There's nobody to dissolve here. There's no corpses anywhere nearby. I'm just going to trigger one of the pressure plates. It's fine. He's going to grab these boxes, and then we'll get the whole team up that way. But you're not in Tox Cloud. That's the important thing. One tally's not the end of the world. You can reload your SMG for free. You're done. Alright, it's time to kill these guys. Do I care if you hear gunfire? I kind of care if you hear gunfire. If I go here, I get strikes. I can easily stun. That seems good. Let's go there. That seems fine. You're going to see me. You're angry. I don't really care that you're angry. I'm going to go for active stun. This will lower your evasion and keep you from reporting me and doing anything in the future turn. Second hit looks pretty good. We get the lucky shred. Preserving 1 AP seems fine. I could knock this down, but there's no real reason to. There's a... Let's use 1 AP this turn. Yeah, using up 1 AP this turn when I have AP to spare seems correct, actually. I'm going to have Panther stun that guy. There. Now that the fact you can see me doesn't matter. I'm going to have my Scourge grab this, and come up. So the CK is going to grab this. We get another big SMG. We came and heisted. The pay data is ours. That's wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and knock this thing down. Keep that down so my team can get around. And then we can slowly snipe this guy over time. I'm pretty confident. And he's going to help with this thing, and that should be alright. We have enough space to work with. Processing SenseNet data. There's going to be that guard woken up. He's going to deal with corpse timers or the pressure sensor. He's being sent. Okay, someone else being sent as well. Oopso right here, sure. No escalation, as expected. You're stunned for a long time, so no rush here. Coming here seems fine. That's 2 swipes with the sword. Okay, 1 swipe with the sword. I guess he was shredded. I'm going to wait. I don't know what this guy's going to do, and I might want to fight him. So let's have you guys chill. Okay, you're coming down, which means, yeah, we have to deal with you in a sec. You found a corpse. You're investigating. And then... Wait, what? He didn't... He might see that IP, right? Please be out of IP. Okay, cool. Wow, he didn't see us because we were ducking at a stairwell. That's actually so funny. This counted as light cover. I don't know if I buy that exactly, but... this is a good turn for Wired Nerves, I think. Actually, let's wait to see what you do first. I'm not in an immediate rush here. You're over that way. And then... Not going very far. Okay, sure. Good for you. I'm still in JTAC. Shooting this guy seems acceptable. You're stunned. You'll eventually die. Well, the crit made it pretty quick. Shooting you seems incorrect here. I feel like it's incorrect to shoot this guy right now. His initiative roll is really high. But I think staying here is actually fine. It's a good spot to shoot from. So I'm just going to reload and wait. Jackknife can... Ooh, yeah, he can't quite make it. That's okay, though. I'll put him here and let him keep waiting. The Divergent died to poison. You're done. Bracket needs to make sure this guy dies. So let's spend 1 AP getting kind of close. Take a couple of strikes and then try to keep going. Hit 1. Ooh, great hit 1. Hit 2, and down you go. This camera is still down for the end of next turn, so I've got some time. And I can run on up, no big deal. I'm going to have you hit rewind right now. Give her the move speed and let her run around. That should be fine. Bubbles is where the camera's turning back on. That is going to be one thing that matters. But for now, we're okay. But only for now. It's going to get annoying in a little bit. My buff's timed out. This is going to be turning back on soon. My Scourge can move. This guy's going to go this way, I think. Let's go see and be sure about it. Yep, you're going that way. We can bypass you. Alright, well, I'm not going to be hit by Tox Cloud. I can throw a new one down, but I don't want to, because I actually want to get up this way. More of Dr. Sevenfold. Okay, I can say with pretty high certainty that Corpo locations are pretty clearly giving me pieces of Dr. Sevenfold's V-chip. And I've got to go fight other factions to get other parts of the other doctor contacts. Someone else had said that they weren't getting... Oh, this was Bracket, not Panther. Not that it really matters. It's kind of the same. Although she might have... No, she would have always gone this way. It's not really a difference here. Do I want to shoot at you yet? With a nest, it's actually kind of decent. I'm thinking... Throw down JTAC and shoot this guy is... 90 crit chance. I mean, I might just kill you. 600 damage crit. Yep. Thanks, Nest. Let's get away from the camera. Let's run this way so we're towards the exit. Because all we really care about is finishing this hack, getting this box, and getting out. So, I think we're kind of chilling. The map is a ghost town. We need reinforcements to get enough kills to get the objective. It is very likely to be reinforcements, considering that there's no guards left on the map. What the devs have said on the Discord is that usually the security AI will try to have a certain number of guards in the map, and it seems like it's more likely to have reinforcements if there's not many guards left, and is less likely to have reinforcements if there's most of the squad still alive. I don't have a way of like strongly verifying that, except that a lot of the times if I'm like truly killing the entire map every single turn, I will tend to see reinforcements over and over and over and over again, with like very high reliability. So I'm tempted to not bother hacking this host because I've not found the files to be all that useful, but it's only going to cost me a turn, and everyone else isn't done getting out anyway, and I kind of want those kills if I can help it, so let's just go for it. Let's overclock. It's going to be, okay, it's a slightly spicier host, which is kind of nice, actually. We load all the things. We have just enough space to fit, and then I guess we're going to be down one thing a bit later. That's fine. Oh, spike the CPU gives me the IO back to load another program. That's what it was. So, tally, and then you. This is going to be, yeah, probably one null op. Actually, I really don't want a null op because of what else I need to do here, but in this case, it's going to be too hard to deal with. I'm just going to, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to null op this. It's fine. I lose decoy, which actually means my stuff goes away because I lost a buff functionally. Take my lone download. I'm going to go here. I'm going to null op you as well. Okay, I can spike this. This allows me to... Might as well unload cloak because there's no way around that. I'm going to want null op charges when I can, but for now we have to deal with this. Might as well load decoy. Let's go deal with this best we can. If you take any action restarts, if you use a program, steals AP. Damage me, but it's fine. I have enough deck shield that's not that problematic. And then come here and I can keep going. Download any action exit. Okay. I'm going to need to load attack to get rid of all these, but for now I can walk over and disable them all. So AP, and then basically sleazing allows me to not get any tally on destroying them, but I'm going to be burning a lot of AP and IO to load and use attack over and over and over again. It's going to be kind of slow going. This is a place where having space for like nuke 1 would have been good, or a like higher level attack program, but this is going to take me almost the entire turn. I'll have to make sure I load cloak before I do that so that I can have a bit more coverage as well from the tally per action. Either way, she can't leave until this is all spiked. That's fine. She can disconnect if she needs to. Let's wait and see where these guys go. You're going up that way, which I can't... it's not going to take too much to reach you. You're coming close, which is good. And you're going to go that way as well, which is not too bad. Okay, it's like... It's becoming catchable. I might want to go really loud here. I can, like, see. If I go out here, I am in attack range. You rolled an 18. Everyone else rolled above that one. Panther can mess with initiative, and he's not that far away. I'm tempted to go really loud and try to pull everyone over. So if I shoot, it's definitely not a guaranteed kill by any means. But I think let's wake everyone up. It's fine. So hit you, shred you. They heard some gunfire. But interesting, it's not giving me any new tally because he heard the gunfire too, and looks like he's taking like precedence there. Okay, bunch of tally comes in. Tactical surge hits the team. That's good. Jackknife is not going early enough. I'll be fine to grab this box, then turn around. This should snap into the door. It does. We've got another big shotgun. Okay, we can replace all the other ones then at that point. Let's go ahead and get somewhere where we can shoot this guy. Looks like that's going to work. His armor is, in fact, shredded, so this should look pretty solid. Having 4 AP allows me to bump initiative if needed. It's good damage. I'm going to delay and see if everyone else can do their jobs first. So let's load cloak. Let's load attack. It's only 2 clicks per kill on average. Of course that happened. Could have been worse. Obviously could have been much better. I'm going to go ahead and unload attack so I have the space. Grab these. And the nice thing is none of my buff's going to end for a while, so I can get quite a lot of progress with no tally coming in. Load a program, load a program. I'm not going to load any programs for a while. Low-level accounts, it's fine. The traps might not be a big deal. Load a program, load a program. Indeed, they're not. Rerouted is actually not the end of the world, because I'm just going to go all the way around. 5 -2. Not the worst, not the best. Okay, that's all gone. Come down here, make the rest of the progress. Connection health is still fine for now. Tallied in connection. It's at 44, but it's okay. We can knock everything down here, no problem. This is download any action, so let's just go in this order. Great. All right, what's here? Actives and passives, which means I'm going to need to wait for a bit. And I'll need to load Deception and then go through it. That's fine. All right, Bubbles should try to clear what he can. Wants line of sight on that guy, but it's hard to get it. Yeah, he can go up there. Sure. If he's all the way out here... Yeah, looks like this bridge just blocks line of sight really cleanly. If I come out here... If I'm here, I'm too close, probably. That range is at 18 meters. That kind of sucks, actually. Okay, what if I spend 1 AP and get... Can I get the line of sight with 1 AP? Right there. I had one. I saw it. Right there. There we go. Alright. We found the pixel. You're dead. I'm going to let these guys act. They heard gunfire. It won't probably make them move towards us, but... that we can aggro them and it's not going to be dangerous for us. Okay, they're very reachable. Run my shotgunner all the way back around. Actually, no. I'm going to delay. I'm going to get him pre-computed first. Also, I want to be able to shoot these guys. So let's see. If you go... I want to be able to shoot with action points left. Alright, this is going to be the start. Strike zone should almost reach. It's at least close. JTech somewhere like this, which means I can like come forward and get more. Strike zone doesn't quite reach. Unfortunate. I think the shot is okay. Did very little damage because no crit, but it's fine. You're done. You still rolled well on initiative. I'm going to have Panther bump Jackknife. That way Jackknife can run over and he'll just be first in. It'll be no problem. He is really far away from the from being able to leave. Maybe I leave him a little bit closer. No, I think it's fine. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna run to here, throw Tox Cloud, then turn around. Or throw Tox Cloud and Brainworm or something like that. Brainworm you, Tox Cloud the team, and that's gonna be it. Here, I'll throw a Venom Trap in case you can find a way to use it. As unlikely as that is. Alright, that's your turn. We hit him with something. We'll see if Muck turns around ever. Ah, there we go. That's going to be spicy. And we're already in combat, so let's go make things look good. This is a pretty good time for using... Oh, you know, I have so little available, actually. Okay, I'm going to delay to 23. Even 13 is fine. Jack needs to pretty much end these guys here, so you are going to run up for 2 AP. You're going to immediately stun them all and make their lives miserable. You're going to aim at him first, as he's the heaviest armored. There's 1 shred. Let's go for 2 shred. Great. Good job. No rush on Brainworming. They're already stunned. Bubbles has shots on this guy, which seems okay, but I'd rather get something better than that. Okay, if I'm here, I clearly have, like, reasonably good attack range on this. I could strike zone them. Actually, strike zone these guys is I mean, it's probably better. You're bringing for 2 turns. Realistically, we're just gonna, like, take these kills and leave here. So, like, these kills aren't worth it. So I should actually strike zone this group. That's where I should be fighting. Of course, I already screwed up, and I'm in a weird spot now. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. Nothing else to do. Panther needs to reload. And come join the team. That should be fine. I will use Wired Nerves in the near future, I promise. I don't actually promise that, but I'm just pretty sure I will. Let's go here. Connection health's getting a little bit low. I lose decoys at the end of the world. I lose that, so we've got to reload Cloak. It lets me load Attack and feel pretty good about it. Of course that happened. At least it's gone. I need to load Scan. I have to load Baby Scan. Spike the gate. Alright, so we have one of everything and something with traps. Well, we can hope the traps aren't any good. This is if you download an account. Well, traps are kind of good. Kind of sucks. Deception, sleaze. I can't even let attack a second time. I can try to one-shot it. I might get lucky. I think I might have gotten it, actually. I did, actually. That's kind of hype. Alright, we got lucky there. That's all mine. We step back down to here. I have nothing else I can really load here. I know it's going to have can't download until you can do something, so that's not worth it. I at least have Cloak still in. Next turn, I'm not going to load everything, and we'll be okay. Oh, shoot. No. Overclock should have timed out, so it shouldn't be a big problem, but I did kind of be wasteful there. Decent shots. Not bad. But she had 5 connection health, which means if Overclock didn't end, she would have run out of connection health and gotten dump shocked. But I think we're okay, actually. 2 guards are missing. I don't really care. Let's go ahead and sword some people. Try to get range of all 3. Why not? And I have no better use of wired nerves than finishing the kills off, I'm pretty sure. Although, let's go for the guard sniper first. They have bad kinetic armor, so you get extra here. I'm thinking, yeah, this is wired nerves and go for more. Let's go finish off the captain. Worked great. I could stun for minus armor, but honestly, I think it's correct. I'm going to stun for minus armor here. Bubbles is not the most useful. This guy is also not quite killable, to be honest. He still has a turn. I should wait. Bracket. Yep, has 5 connection health. I need to reload sleeve. Or, yeah, because Overclock ended, so Cloak needs to get put back on. I need anti-trap, I need anti-passive. I don't need decoy. Load a program, exit the node. Nope, just download access. Great. Alright, you're done. Took a while, but we got there. We don't actually need the last kill. I can leave. We got all the kills we needed, right? We can shoot him anyway for funsies, but I'll shoot him a little bit because my Cyber Knight is stuck where he is as it stands. But otherwise, though, let's just like, we're done here. We got what we came for. Alright, mission complete, essentially. You're gonna keep fighting this guy. And down he goes. Thank you, Brainworm. That crit damage felt quite low again. Yeah, the crit was literally less damage than the basic attack. So it seems like at least some enemy types like either don't have crit damage at all, or like some things are like some weapon types have no crit damage. Alright. Everyone else is gonna start running for the exit. This guy is stunned for 2 more turns, so we're done here. Whole team's done. We got what we came for. I will probably run a proc gen mission after this one, since we're only about 40 minutes in. We got our boxes. We got what we came for. Don't want to overstay our welcome. Sure. It's a total success. Every part of the bioverification files has been delivered. Well done. I knew we could count on you to pull this off. My bribes, your skills, we can go far together. I must go through these files and security footage of Paige and evaluate every detail. There must be a clue we can use to track her, to find someone to contact her. When the time comes to go looking for Paige, and it won't be long, I will need your help again. If I try to make the first move, we'll spook her and lose our shot. It must be you. Soon he'll resurface with a new job. Continue to hunt to protect the Daedalus Bloc. Cool. XP for the squad. New shotgun. Let's go ahead and equip that before I forget. We have a bunch of stress on... Yeah, because she went into the Simstream trainer and gained stress. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and train our Gunslinger. Finally grab our plus extra move point here on Trigger Vector, and then when we get more points, we can take the AP cost off of it as well. Go to our Shotgunner here. We still are waiting for the extra point to go here. That's fine. The important thing is replacing our shotgun here with this new one. So, the new one has Splinter Strike. When I crit, I will have a chance to roll a second shred. And if that one shreds as well, then we get to shred twice at a time. Get 80 kinetic for 16 pure. In most cases, if they have 80% armor or less, you're in a better spot. Higher baseline armor shred, way better baseline optimal range, and some better max range as well. noisier a little bit. Recoil's not a very big deal overall. Yeah, the benefit is accuracy. Expected value of damage is higher, and you know, I can potentially even shred double. And again, range is quite nice. So yes, we equip the new one. I've got to decide between these two because I theoretically might want the 1 max range. But for now, we'll go max optimal. This means I have overcapped on optimal range right now. So if I went here, I get my max back up to 21. It was wild you get a shotgun with as much max range as this. If I went here, I get my max range to 22, which is now almost urban assault level. But my optimal is 15, right? Which isn't that great. So ideally, you split the difference here. I'm thinking something like grab the shred here, but actually grab the +1 max. So that way I'm shooting 16 to 15. That seems pretty playable. My base shred chance is a solid 100%. Thanks to this guy, I get some decent crit bonus damage. I still need crit chance from elsewhere, but yeah, I mean, we're at 84 accuracy, 100% armor shred. If we crit, we shred 2. Again, it doesn't have the AoE power of an E-rifle or, you know, an assault rifle or whatever, but still kind of nice. As far as other weapons are concerned, of course, we can start selling the other shotguns, right? We no longer need the Koso. We no longer need the Defender. We've got a couple more SMGs, I thought. We have one here. I thought I had a second one. Maybe I'm griefing. We have 2 more Berserker Blades, which means we can get rid of a lot more of these other melees. I'm going to keep the Stun Clubs, but I'm going to steal the Needle Razor. And then... oh, the Diet is also worse, right? Like, the Berserker Blades is kind of better. I lose 100, but I gain 100 pure. That's worth it. I get way better shred, and I get the same active power slice. But yeah, I'm going to sell the Die Edge. I think I'm just going to use Berserker Blades if I ever use one. That's enough there. Yeah, okay, I see this. Wait, why are they not stacking? It's interesting. But yeah, I have 2 auto-fire bi-liquids, so I don't need the rapid fire. Get up the inventory, makes it a little bit easier to read everything. As for his pistol, there, this helps me actually keep things a bit more accurate. This is enough silencers. Pistol body mods. Can I sell at least one of these? This is dead to me. I never need this. AR barrels, that's about... I can sell 1 or 2. AR body mods is about right, to be honest. AR optics, that's way too many. Get rid of you, and... hold on to this in case I need it, but I can get rid of you, no problem. It's finally organized, and I'm, like, not griefing anymore. It's an improvement. I'm fine on those silencers. Sniper bodies looks fine. Sniper scopes. I think I'd rather always take the crit damage than anything else, than the accuracy, so I'm just going to sell these off. Pretty good money. Blade batteries, I have none to spare. Blade grips, I have quite a few. So we have accuracy, shred, and crit. I could see a world where I'd pick either one of these, so I'll leave them as they are. Shotgun barrels already looked at, and it's fine. Earhole body mods. Right, I've looked at these, and I can see myself going back and forth, so it's fine. Railgun ion bats. I can't see myself ever going plus reload, plus AP. This is just better, and I have more of them. I'm going to sell that. And then this is damage per bullet and shred, which I don't know if I need 4 of, to be honest. I might, you know, sell 1 of each. So I have much more money now. It's kind of nice. As far as armors are concerned, I realized I jumped in then back. I can't see myself running the heavy armors anymore when I can print move speed. I'm going to sell all these because I don't see it. Get a lot of favors, but realistically, I don't care about favors on you guys, so I'm just going to take cash. I don't see why I take the light suit when I can take the Delta Flex. It's not strictly superior, but I have everything else here that's like already looking really nice, so I don't ever wear -5 initiative. And then I can mitigate the move speed penalty. I'll leave this on just in case. There's like a world where I actually care about that. I really clearly don't need these HE grenades for the most part, but you know, everyone's holding one. Leave these where they are because I don't have replacements anyway. Could sell some of those, but it's fine. I can't load Nuke 2 without having level 8 programs available, so that's not going to happen. I'm really good on cash, though. I really do want Dance Hall to Limit Break, though, before I move on. So I am going to try to make that happen time-wise. I don't want to fight against UltraTek. I don't want to fight for him. Ghoul's bodyguard job against Free Streets seems... I don't like Ghoul, but I need to open up some other kind of loot boxes, and so I'm going to run this anyway. I'm going to go Matrix Sweep as well, because I might need the files. I'll unplug some cameras. We're going to run the team back. Oh, Bubbles can't go. Okay, so Bubbles is going to park. We're going to run Tractor instead. That's fine. We need to actually switch some stuff around then, which means... Wait, we're griefing. Highest gear level. Bubbles going to unequip everything. We're going to put the sniper rifle on you. That's going to be this. Which Doomhammer is better? I don't ever remember, to be honest. I think what she's currently got is better. No, I'm backwards. Let's run the other Doomhammer. This comes with some extra damage and some crit. Actually, we're not going to have much crit chance here. So I'm going to go and actually go for the accuracy, because we don't have ways of stacking accuracy right now. This all looks fine otherwise. No, this is slightly better. Was plus, yeah, plus arc minus recoil. That's an improvement. And that's fine. This will allow my Gunslinger to run the big revolver. Doesn't really get better than this. No, it doesn't. Same for this. Yeah, it's the best one we have. Okay. And then you've got, yeah, the best you can on this stuff as well. So that seems fine. That's all good. Let's give you... You need to take one of the pistol accuracy ones. I think we're gonna switch this out for the Apex lattice, and then you can take the one that has pistol accuracy on it. All right, so here's the team, basically. This looks pretty solid. I'm a little worried about... that'll be fine. I think we got just enough going on here. I'm lacking the accuracy buffs, which is going to be a little bit painful, but we should be okay here. We've got a bodyguard job, and we're going to loot all the boxes that we can. We are boots on the ground. Meet Keldon, your charge for the evening. Don't let him die. Alrighty, so the exit is right across there. The annoying thing pathing-wise is that there's boxes on the right-hand side and stuff on the left-hand side that I care about. Emptied out gold key room. No gold key allowed here. There is there one or two hosts? I noticed there was a host here. I don't immediately see a second host, but oh wait, did I actually buy the Snoop? Yeah, I did. It's right there. Okay, I don't see any others, so I think we're fine. Yeah, okay, so I think we're going to start by going to the left, clearing across to the right. I think I don't want to spread out because like there's drones here, right? Like these guys are not easily removed. I could start to the right instead, but this is so far away. Like, okay, see, if we loop to the right, this is like relatively decent pathing. We can park him in here. He can take off all of these things, which is kind of nice. And then we have to like run all the way up and then back, right? It's like we get to here, and it's this leg there and back. But I do want it because I want to see if I can get a new contact. Alternative is to come like this. One person does this play, maybe more. We come here, and it's here and back. That seems more reasonable. Okay, I'm going to go left. Also, we are barely not in vision. Well, it's Tactical Surge. You can bypass his camera, pretty much no worries at all. What are you three doing? You're running away. You're running away as well, and you are supposedly useless. I'm sadly not in attack range without wasting more AP. That's too bad, but it is what it is. I think we have to let them walk, and it's fine. We can deal with these guys afterwards. That seems okay to me. Okay, yeah, I'm going to run up, take my 2 swipes. I believe I'm away from your footstep noise. Yep, good. Swipe 1. It's so strong. I love it. I'm having a great time with strong melee guy Cyber Knight. It is so, like, and they literally can't be stronger than this, right? They are power level 10 with the health slider maxed out. And because I am built almost as much as I possibly can be for kinetic damage, 40% kinetic, and a solid like 20-something kinetic is pure. Yeah, 36% kinetic is pure. It's like, I just do too much damage. Like, I'm just this strong. I was hating on melee for a while, but it's kind of nice. I still will say, like, a Savagery Assault Rifle is still very silly, don't get me wrong. I haven't been playing with that in this playthrough, but it is also very, very good. I'm going to let these guys leave, though, so we can get up to here and fight these drones more, more isolated. In motion. Okay, that's fine that you're there. CK's at the end, which is fine. You can use a stun as a save me if it's needed. Going over there, which is fine. I can run at you. You're going away. You're going to move partway up. Can at least bypass you. What's next for you? You're going to turn around? Actually, already? Okay, not yet. Good. What are you doing? You are going to walk forward next turn. Okay. I'm thinking it's trigger vector time. I'm thinking it's let's go kill a random basic guard time. Walk to here. 2 AP left is 2 shots. That seems playable. Don't mind that. I'm tempted to use Flush. Lower his armor and make it a little bit easier to, like, make the progress happen. Lower your armor a little bit. Looks okay. Bracket has a stun, and that means... Ooh, she is not going to reach that guy. Okay. She can't reach almost anything. Eee. Sniper rifle's not too loud, but I don't have ways out. Yeah, like, we're already stuck right here. That's... Did not plan that one out. And if I go for you... Okay, what I can do... This is not great, but it's probably going to work. Is I'm going to stand here, I'm going to shoot, and then I'm going to have to atomic stutter you, so you don't report me. He's my best play. It's not a great play, but it's my best play. Not a guaranteed kill, but it's a likely kill. Like I said. You heard me. You're angry. Bracket's turn is done. She can't get across. There's no point in doing anything else here. Jackknife could actually kill him with Tox Cloud, but that makes other things awkward. Okay, if you run, this is really likely for you. Ranges aren't amazing. Let's see. If I run to here, 20 meters away, 22 meters away, definitely has a chance at missing. Seven to hit. That's actually guaranteed glance. I think it's going to be fine. Yep, down you go. Great. I'm going to have you yield. I'm going to have you sprint. And I'm going to see if I can get you around the corner. Yes, I can. Okay, if you're standing there, you're completely safe. That's fine. I'm going to have Panther run across, if he can. When you get all the way across, though, for real. I don't know if that's going to count. That's looking a little suspect to me. I might stop here. What I want to do, basically, is I'm going to yield. I'm going to have Jackknife Brainworm you. Now you won't report me. And now I can get you across, and like you're very clearly fine if you stand there. So you're good. No one's reporting me anymore. I guess I could risk it, and if this doesn't work, I can always just wired nerves and then use the AP. Let's try. Okay, that worked. Yeah, you're brainwormed. We can go before you, so I'm not really too worried about it. I don't know what you're doing on your turn. I might just... Okay. So the thought is I could wired nerves that would allow me to throw out Atomic Stutter right now. And we'll likely have the time to knock this down. It shouldn't be a big problem. I'm not too worried about you running up and, like, you know, batting at somebody. It's not a huge deal. I think this is fine as it is. You rolled an 18. Kelda's not going to be in danger. Panther's going to... Yeah, he's always going to be fine in throwing down an Atomic Stutter. We're going to be okay. Okay, no one says anything. Thank you, Brainworm. Panther is going to go for Stutter on you. I think no questions asked. And then we just start trying. We got a few turns. But we're going to shred a little bit every turn. Well, we're likely to shred every turn. First one goes. You're stunned. I don't really care about you. Tractor can start firing. Okay, that range is too bad. We can still get where we need to go, though. So if I go somewhere like here, that's going to be 2 shots of reload in a shot. That should be decent. Let's try to go in a more of a straight line. My bodyguard guy can grab that. Okay, that's, yeah, 2 shots. You are, yeah, you're not heavily armored. It's not shreddable. So shot, shot. And you can see that obviously swords do a lot more damage than pistols, but it's also easy to focus fire with pistols because you have range. I don't think I want to let you attack if I can help it. I'm just going to try to wear you down. That was not a lot of damage. Holy moly. Alright, well. That's fine. We'll have better accuracy now. We'll throw down Biocoat so that you will die to poison eventually. You will die to 2 ticks of poison. Okay, so you're actually dead, but you're going to, like, hit people for me before then. That seems fine. You don't really matter. Bracket should wait to see what other guards do first, but it's probably going to run this way. You can't do anything, you're stunned. Keldon is going to go... If I grab this box, I get out every time, right? I'm actually not 100% sure he has enough move speed for it. I'm going to stop short here and just shoot the SMG. Although, actually, I'm worried about this, the camera turning and seeing me. Which way does this turn? I actually don't know. Okay, well, I don't have anywhere good to stand, as it turns out, because this camera scares me. Are you doing nothing, then? You're going to be yield. You will try to kill somebody? Think you have AP left? No, you don't? Alright. Patrolling. Good for you. Good for you. Just ran out with a bat. That's kind of great. Oh, you know what? Right, I can't. I can packet loss the camera if I, like, come around to the side. If I go here, I'm not in camera range. If I go here... Okay, that lets me get some progress with my other guys. It's fine. It's not the worst efficiency of all time. There, now my guy can run forward and feel better about it. You can step there, which is fine. You can't really rush ahead of the team anyway. Wouldn't want you to go too far forward. Okay. Put you next to the stuff. I guess you can shoot him, because why not? Nothing else to do. A very small chance to shred, 15%. Unsurprisingly, didn't get it. I did have camera leverage, to be fair. Could have used that. Either way, this guy is dying real soon. 3 sword swipes for a whole drone is not bad. I'm going to leave you where you are. Let's see, there's not that many cameras, right? There's, what, 2? I guess we'll already knock this one down. So we're going to use the leverage to knock this camera down, or use my Cyberknight for it or something. Not an immediate rush, though. Right, no one's about to jump us, so let the guards will have their turn. Okay, we know roughly what your patrol route is. CK can keep waiting. Tractor the same. You're probably going to hit somebody. How are they going to feel about it? Ow! Yeah, that does not generate tally. Oh, wait, you got stunned? Minus action points. Yo. Is that supposed to happen twice? I don't know, but that's kind of nice. Actually, I'm curious. Rusher stun lock. Triggered twice. Brain wormed Z Rusher. Used stun lock. And I see 2 debuffs here. Is this a display bug? Or gameplay? Pretty minor, all things considered, I feel like, but still a little odd. Okay, let's keep waiting. Let's make sure everyone's doing stuff and they're not too scary. Yeah, you're on patrol. You getting hit in the back by your teammate doesn't really concern you too much. Fully unaware, in fact. Not aware that anything's going wrong whatsoever. Let's go ahead and knock the cameras down. We have to make our progress, so let's go ahead and do it. You're going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. I'm pretty sure I want to brainworm you as well. Okay, go here. Yeah, I mean, use brainworm to make progress. The thing I really like about brainworm is it's a 0 AP, like, report stopper, and you just, like, get progress. Thunder Tap seems worth it here. It's going to be more damage overall than shooting. I get 3 turns of flat 50 damage. Panther can go ahead and start running towards the team now. I will rewind at some point later when I need to, but for now it's okay. The tractor hanging out towards the back is fine. It's a good spot for it to be, I think. Alright, moment of truth. Okay. Merc dossiers, yeah, that's more of a like street level thing. Sure. You would hear gunfire if I were to shoot my sniper rifle. You can snap all the way to that bench, which seems pretty good. You're dead to poison. You are also brainwormed and can be easily killed, and you aren't going to see me because I'm behind a bench. That seems totally fine. A host can spawn here sometimes, but again, it's suppressed down. You know what? She should have gone this way. Coming through the middle would have been fine, I think. This spot's safe, but whatever. So spend 1 AP, grab the box. We get, yeah, so it looks like some of the weapons and mods are different. I'm immediately seeing different kinds of things in these boxes. Like, I don't remember seeing most of these things in the corporal boxes. I could be wrong about that one, of course. But I'm hoping to find useful V-chips. Yep, you're dead. You took damage. Escalation happens, but there is no info from guards. Ooh, they all gained move points and initiative. That's a little spicy. For now, we're fine, but this does make things a little bit scarier. He does not get the chemical accelerants, which makes total sense because it's a drone, not a human. Nice job. Good attention to detail. Thank you, TB. I'm thinking we just... I mean, I kind of want this guy to go hit this guy first. It's free damage. Let's let Brainworm do its thing. You're going to go very far towards your checkpoint, of course. Oh, darn. Okay, well, that sucks. Now we have this Brainworm guy running away from us, which is going to make our lives harder. So you can't reach anybody, so let's go kill you. That works. I'm going to go this way towards the host. I think it makes sense. Come up through here. Seems reasonable to me. Don't know what you're doing next turn, but I can manage the initiative, I'm pretty sure. Trying to snap in. There we go. Get a little bit extra distance. Might as well. More Pobots here. Sure. You can't make it across, so we've got to stop short. That's okay, though. Want to get the team away from this camera if I can. You can't do anything else. You are not getting past the camera. I might run you to the middle. No, you need to get out. I mean, I could run this way through the laser wires. It's a little ugly. I could put him here. Does not seem like the end of the world, actually. I don't think he cares about triggering lasers. I mean, I don't care about him triggering lasers, realistically. I care about the tally, but this camera does tally, too. Yeah, I'm just going to snap you around, then I might use the Cybernite. If I have it up, I might not. To knock that down for longer. I think it's still on cooldown for him, but whatever. Okay, she's not going all that far. That's fine. You rolled a 16, which is a little scary, but I'm okay for now. You standing here is fine. I believe camera sees the guy, and it just is what it is. I am tempted to wired nerves to get closer. I do have security scramble, actually. I think this is actually a turn for weirdly enough, it's a turn for wired nerves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get here. I'm going to scramble to knock this camera down for a little bit longer. Because Bracket will have her stuff back anyway. She has packet loss up. I'm going to knock this down so that we don't get seen. I'm going to come up here. And I'm going to wired nerves not for a burst of AP, but because I want to get close enough that I can... I mean, of course I need the AP, but... It's so I can get close enough to use look ahead cleanly and get a bit more info on these guys. So, okay, you're still walking away. I didn't know that, though. The guard is missing. No escalation. They're sending one of the Pobots. They sent you to go investigate a corpse. Not a huge deal, I think. Body timer expired. Sure. Do I have a reason to ambush you? No, because you're going to see a corpse. I should definitely not ambush you. Tactical Surge seems worth it no matter what here. We're going to use the AP somehow. Hacker's got to kill that. You're going to walk away. That's good news. I could brainworm you and you would shoot the Pobot for me, but I'm not sure I want that. You can almost get out this turn. That's cool. Alright, you're standing around. That's fine. Bracket can wait for now. Although I'm going to need Bracket to knock this laser wire down. Probably for herself, though. Rest of the team's running forward in a straight line. Okay, so if you can't see, do I want to play for this right now? Like, this is, if I'm going to go for this kill, it's right now. You're heavily armored, though, and I can't do that silently. I can do a yield. Maybe Panther can actually make a big play here. So Panther runs up. Traptor can still fight. I'm not worried about you at all. That's in range. I kind of like this, actually. You'll find a corpse. Ooh, the fact that you're going to find a corpse is an issue. Okay, I'm going to have to stun you. I'm going to have to go for, like, a power slice, and then stun this guy, and then hope that I'm strong enough? Who would I buff? Who would I give initiative to have them go earlier? Or I could lower her initiative. Okay, here's the plan. I got the plan. Alright. So the plan is run up here. You're going to hear me. I don't care. Hello, intruder. Fat power slice. Didn't quite kill. It's not the end of the world, though, because someone else gets this. I'm going to stun this bot who would otherwise see the corpse. With 1 AP, I'm not worried about it, because, I mean, Tractor can get this kill, right? There's no way Tractor can't find a pistol shot here. So, we're fine. I have nobody worth rewinding, but I can wait and go down to 5, and that way I can react to something else if I need to. Seems okay. Tractor gets this every time. Okay, if we go here, that's reasonable. I get seen. It is what it is. I'm not a surprise target anymore, but you're dead. Cool. Could have used Trigger Vector. I could do it now. I'm thinking it seems worthy to use and then try to, like, wear down this Bobot for a couple of turns. Seems okay to me. If I go to here, no one else hears the gunfire. Only one other person hears... Wow, you're the only one who hear the revolver. Wait, is this revolver, like, hella quiet? Oh, no. He doesn't hear it because he's stunned. These two would hear the revolver. Okay. So, we just go here. Flush is back up. That's good. Flush is minus armor. So I'm going to flush you. 105. Yeah, 140. And that is because I have a good amount of Ballistic is Pure. 31%. And your armor is all the way down to 55% from all the various debuffs on you. So, it gives us some room to work with. You're on the way up. Ooh, that's not great, because you're going to be able to just about see the hacker. You're on a 20? Bracket needs to know what is available. Okay, so that makes things a little bit obnoxious for me. I'm thinking shoot the SMG a bunch is still kind of the play here. Try to wear this guy down as fast as we can. Is there a corpse worth removing? Not really, no, I don't care enough. He should grab loot, though. Or the bodyguard can, actually. We're not in a rush. Alright, run to here, shoot the SMG a few times, shred the armor, that seems fine. You're stunned. Yep, that's fine. No one else will hear anything. These shots look okay. We didn't shred, it's fine, though. Keldon is going to... Ooh, he can't go that way. Well, he could, but I don't want him to. That's good enough for me. I have sprint. I can pop that. Yep, that's good. That's the loot box. Let's hope there's good stuff in it. Big money, no whammies. Not the best box, to be honest. Do you want to snipe this robot? It's not terrible. I do like to go ahead and get through here. Yeah, so tough thing is the vision cone is pretty long. So I kill the laser wires. And I run to here. I have to duck to get the rest of the way in, which is probably okay. Keep in mind, this bot's still going to be chasing down these security escalations, so we're not away from it exactly. Maybe could have gone there for only 1 AP, but it's fine. I don't really care. Alright, please give me some V-chips. I don't even mind knocking this down either. Alright, so, overclock. It's worth it for Cloak. Alright, here we go. Tally, AP, connecting. Move over. I'm just going to pop this with a no-lop, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's a really annoying trap. Let's just kill it. We get some fight sims, which comes from those guys. AP and connection. We scan. Let's see if the trap is bad or not. The trap is restarts all ice. That's actually not a very big deal. Okay, so unfortunately, decoy's going to get unloaded almost certainly. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tank this because it doesn't really matter. Great. Nothing happens. It preempts the entire turn, I believe. Right, like we didn't get tally or anything. I don't think I did anyway. Then we'll go in this order, which seems fine. We scan. We see there is active ice there. This doesn't matter anymore. We're still chilling on most of this stuff, although we're probably going to get an escalation relatively soon. I have enough AP to get stuff done here. That's fine. Damage to connection. Can't connect out. I scan. What do I see? I see something that I probably want to null up, to be honest, without even reading it. Restarts all ice. Program loading. This actually isn't that bad, but I can't get through everything anyway, so I'm just going to pop it anyway. It really wasn't needed. Now, with the 12 AP left, if I one-shot with null-op, we get what we need. If I don't one-shot, I'm in a really weird spot. I think I'm willing to risk it here. We scan 2 of 2. We spike the CPU. We get a bunch of AP and IO back. We can keep going. And that means, until I get rewinded, I don't want to knock that down. But I need some of everything. So I have active here. I have sleaze, and I need anti-trap, which I can't fit. So I have to kind of hope that these traps aren't dangerous to me. This trap is any action, so rip. Yep, that's just kind of annoying, and I'm generating a shit ton of tally. Ow. Let's move. We'll try again. Load a program, download an account. Well, not the best. Load a program, relocate is not the end of the world, but I'm just gonna... You know what? Let's tank it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it was that one. I'm griefing. Okay, well, I got a bunch of tally for no reason, and we're in a bad spot as a result. That's on me. That's my fault. Okay, well, I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to load new programs, and then I'm going to keep going. We're chilling on you for a while. I need to rewind you. That's right. Okay, we're fine for now. Right, you're stunned. We're chilling. Next turn. Escalation. Ooh, they're really close by. They don't know that we're right here. They should be going the wrong direction, but this is not exactly ideal. They're going to be too loud. I want to wait to see what you do, because your actions actually matter. If I need to run up here, I can. But ideally, I don't have to. I'm going to stand here and hope it's okay. Actually, yeah, I'm going to stand here and hope it's okay. It's a little touchy, but we'll see what happens. Still want scan, to be honest. I'm going to leave it like this for now. Come back and do things correctly now. Great. Not going to load any programs, though. That's fine. Come here. This thing is already gone. If you take any action, yep, bunch of tally. Annoying. There's a bunch of memes. Do I care about... I really don't care about these. I'm not going to bother. I could take the APU down, which seems... I might as well. So, use a program hard disconnect. Yikes. Okay, these are gone. I'm going to go ahead and unload stuff and start throwing attack at everything. 1 tally per action, kind of nice. Scan, spike, and that is everything done. There's nothing else to do here. So, disconnect. And then I will wait to see what the rest of the guards do. Tempted a packet losses motion field so we can run around safely. There we go. And then eventually we'll grab these last few boxes and come back. Alright, let's see what's happened. Let's see what's in store for us. Actually, one thing I wanted to check. You have another packet loss for this, which is worth it. So I'm going to try to delay to that and make that happen. I still want to know what you're doing, though. You are on the way, but will you even find my hacker? Nope, you will not. Death confirmed. Good for you. Keldon got this. He should wait. Panther will yield. Bracket will knock down that. She can't go anywhere. He would hear footsteps immediately. She goes early, not that it matters. Right, you can now run at this guy and make meaningful progress. Good. Well, I went a little bit early. I actually went too early. This guy could actually be a real threat. Okay, you're going that way. But still, I screwed up by going too early. We had a pretty good hit here. Not quite the shred, but it's fine. You can stay here in combat. This guy dies next turn to my attacks anyway. I'm going to run to here to use up AP. Good enough for me. I know where you're going, and it's not seeing my hacker. Up you go. Let's see. That's still really far away from mattering. No one hears the gunfire, but again, we get it for absolute free with the Cyber Knight, so let's not bother. This temporarily sees me. I can get out. We get some combat drugs because we're fighting a street gang. That makes sense. We get combat drugs in the street gang's loot box. Tractor. I'm going to have her... Let's see. I'm going to have her wait and see what these guys actually do, because I don't know the answer. Turn off vision cones. It's loud enough as it is. Alright, which way are you headed? That way? That's fine. You're going on that way. Okay, you can start running away now. You're bypassing these guys, no problem. You're still hidden. I could evac him, to be honest. I actually might want to do that. The money for getting kills is not terrible, but I don't really need it either. You're investigating the corpse. Which way are you going? That way. Great. Alright, we're chilling. Okay, Tractor can start going for loot boxes. I think triggering this is fine. I don't have a great way around that one anyway, so like I might as well just... Oh, you're not going that way. CK has Security Scramble up relatively soon. A couple of turns. Might take down that gate, might not. What do we got? An Eviscerator Blueprint, a Weapon Mod Blueprint, Dr. Karos' V-Chip. Okay, so we got... Okay, so we're getting Dr. Karos from a street gang, or from the Free Streets Compact. We were getting reliably... we were reliably getting Dr. Sevenfold from Megacorps. So I'm going to look to fight Syndicates and maybe Milsec. That might be the layout here. Okay, for now, let's wait. Tractors to leave this way anyway, so I might as well just grab this box. I'll wait in case there's people getting redirected. Shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know for 100% certain. Bracket should wait till they get out of the way. Please don't be angry. You're useless. That's good. You're useless enough. You're going over there. Don't turn around. Good. Oh, you're still following the orders to go take down that corpse. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're good. Panther should get this kill. Good job, buddy. Let's keep waiting. You can just leave now. You're useless anyway. I don't care about the kills. It's not important enough to me. I'm going to generate one tally from that, but it's fine. Dr. Karos again. Makes sense. Okay, so I'm getting Dr. Karos pretty reliably from gang level. Like, makes sense. FSC is functionally a gang. So Dr. Karos you get from gang hideouts, as far as I can tell. Dr. Sevenfold's from Corpo hideouts, as far as I can tell. Which means I need to, again, I need to look for Milsec and Syndicates, I guess. Milsec is hard to get fights against. It's really, really rare. I think Bracket can run through this and it's fine. Not much else to do about that. I think triggering this laser gate is acceptable. I'm going to choose to not... Ooh, actually, this guy's kind of close by. You go to 17. I'm going to go stand here. Actually, that might get me... That might generate tally. That's... Okay, I'm making mistakes here. Okay, my rolls are fine. Put you behind these so you can ambush. Just going to make sure we can get our characters back and we're good. Okay, I'm going to put you here. I'm going to throw a Tox Scout at these guys. That should be acceptable. It won't go all the way up, but it's... I don't really care. It's fine. You're good like this. You're behind some barrels. You should be okay. Beta for turn 8. The guard is missing. They can't escalate. Let's move on. Panther's fine. Bracket is fine. Yeah, pressure anomaly detected, so she's in the wrong spot. You need to run over. I have trigger vector. Let's pop that for move speed. You don't need to fight. Doesn't matter. All right, we're getting out next turn. We are likely to escalate just because of they're going to run around and find corpses. You're useless. You're poisoned. You're getting closer, but not useful yet. You're not hunting very well. You're going to find corpses, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there you go. Oh, they've been found? Okay. And you're useless. Great, I love it. We love to see that you're useless. Alright, team can get out for the most part. Yeah, let's trigger it again. Movement does that. Movement does it, and starting your turn there does it. Throw a Venom Trap for funsies. Just to feel something, you know. Oh, we're good here. Okay, you're good, you're good. We know that she's first initiative, and so there's no threat at all. She can always walk out this turn. They get poisoned, it doesn't matter. And off we go. So 2, 35-minute long missions roughly. We've cleared the dangerous zone. Courier has extracted. Solid victory. FSC, we're on alert, but we cleared a path. Alrighty. So Panther levels up, Bracket levels up. A lot of fun stuff here. They're both blueprints, though, unfortunately. Eviscerator's really, really nice. I think it's we can actually do the comparison here, because I have a spare. I'm actually not sure which one's better off the top of my head. Let me filter and show blueprints. Let's sort by powerful and rare. Let's show weapons only. Oh, we've got to do the sort again. Okay. Powerful and rare, and I still want to show blueprints. There we go. Great. So yeah, Berserker Blade versus Eviscerator I think is relatively close. What I've been using is the Berserker Blade. What I could have crafted is the Eviscerator. Okay, cool. It's actually strictly better. So Eviscerator has less recoil. It doesn't matter. -2 shred, -5 damage, -16 kinetic damage. Okay, yeah, cool. So, and then yeah, Berserker Blade does 220. This one also does 220. They're both it's level 6, so I think the stealth kill, stealth kill on the Berserker Blade is also higher. So okay, good to know. Now the upside of playing an Eviscerator is you can get 4 intrinsics on it, which is generally gonna create more power for you in total. But it is what it is. And then yeah, everything else here. I have so many of these actually. If I ever want to put influence on my on the collector. I'll wait till the limit breaks though. Right, let's go and spend our XP. Our Scourge is not +2 yet, I don't think. No, he's not. He's actually quite far away. +1 on the Cyber Knight. I was gonna go for a steamroll, right? Let's go ahead and make that happen. So I'll invest the points here. Hacker +1 means we go towards 0 interrupt. I can go and get more scapegoat tokens. This is functionally about 10. Optimistically, it's 10 tally per point spent. If I go into 0 interrupt, it's basically a 40 tally gone. 40 tally for 2 points seems better than 20 tally for 2 points. So I'm going to go ahead and do this at 13, this at 14, and then we can go ahead and grab these 2 at 15 or something like that. One actually funny thing is what I normally recommend as pathing is 13, I guess like actually something like this for 13, and then this for 14, and then this at 15 to block an entire extra escalation. And to be honest, that's really good. Blocking entire escalation is really good. But I think another option actually is going for a trunk patch here. I mean, 5 tally for 10 AP is not bad. 10 connection for 10 AP is not bad. Grabbing trunk patch above 0 interrupt is pretty good. I mean, going here at 13, going here at 14, and then this at 15, and then 16, 17 is probably... Just because I really want this on 15, I'm going to go trunk patch. This is not the pathing I usually used to recommend, but I think it actually makes sense here. And is what I'm feeling right now. And it's like, yeah, I don't really want to spend more points on like overclock duration because I want to go 14, 15. And level 15, by the way, is you get 2 points. After level 10, every multiple of 5 is a 2-point level. It's not true in 1 through 10, but from 15 onwards, every 5 is a double pointer, and nothing else gives you 2 points. So you can like kind of plan around that to not have dead points for hopefully too long. You leveled up, which is great. I want to keep going towards the... Or I was going into soldier, that's right. So recoup is still going. It'll be a bit till I can get more there. I'm going to have to go back and reinvest in other skills, but that's fine. And then everyone else is waiting. Okay, so this does not matter because I do not want to fight a Megacorp. It is not useful to me. This has a chance of mattering, but it's going to be against Megacorp, so it's not that useful to me for that reason either. Token Spire has a charge. I'm trying to wait for people to actually limit break though, so let me go ahead and just play time. Influence break. Yes! Jupiter decks, let's go. Alrighty, so we get another power play. It's likely next episode I'll run it almost right away, although I would like my War Machine back from Cyber Surgery if I can. But I'm excited to get new Jupiter decks. I've not played this power play before. I'm excited to play it. So my power play is ready and waiting. I need your help to raise the star of my corrupt Jupiter group employee. All right, so I don't know what this entails, but tomorrow's episode we're gonna go figure it out, and I think it'll be fun. I tend to always really enjoy the power play storylines, and it's basically the newest added content. I don't think I have much else to do or talk about here. If I have base management, I will do it before I get off the recording, but I can't think of anything that's really needed here. I'm glad I have money that I can start buying better decks with. That'll be pretty exciting. I could feed her some influence. I don't have a really strong reason to do so right now, though. I could co-conspire with Vertigo and try to put her in line as well to bump Street Wetware. I actually really want to bump Dr. Karos because I want to Puppet Master her, but it's 6 hours away, which means actually, yeah. It doesn't really matter when I co-conspire, though, does it? Because I'm between charges regardless. And, okay, here. If I get lucky and Dr. Karos' thing is like a solo CPU spike, I can run it right now. But I'm feeling like I want to run this as soon as possible. I'm trying to think, like, if I get a CPU spike, I'll run it here. It's not super likely, but it's possible. Yeah, it's, I believe this is Infiltrate and Download. Yeah, Wireless Exfiltrated Warner Bros. Secrets. Okay, so yeah, it's against Megacorp again, unfortunately. It's Infiltrate and Download, which means we're going to get a lot of Matrix files. Which is nice because it means we can feed her that for influence, but this will be whenever I'm not running something else. When it has time to fit in another episode. And I will try to get her an influence limit break when I can. There's also a world, maybe. Let me mint some file sets here. I've got quite a few, actually, that I can make. One thing I've seemed to notice, so I'm not sure it's true, but it appears to be true, is that things like this always... Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Is it... Oh, interesting. No, the icon's the same every single time. I was like, oh, is there like something going on here? But that doesn't seem to be. That's weird. It didn't stay. Wait, why does it do that? That's weird. Okay, anyway, let's go mint these resource reports. Nothing too spicy here. Okay. West Side gang memes. Somebody wants street level stuff. We got Vanther Drips V-Chip again. That's fine. We'll take the higher quality one. That's fine. All right. Well, we can sell that to somebody. Files that are not used by a set, that are not created by a set, don't have any. Okay, so as far as these are concerned, yeah, 20 influence could go to... So, Vanther Drip, I would still want, you know, Gamma Clinic all the way up. Troy does not have K177 max, so he would be useful as well. Dr. Karos also buys it. She would be useful. She's not on a power play or anything right now, so... feeding her the files is pretty decent. I want to make sure that we can get the 6 hours forward first. And then, as soon as we run it, we can then... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play... So, okay, here's what I'm thinking, right? I kind of want to play time forward so that I can get my next limit break to pop because somebody is still in line. Like Gold Stacks, for example. But at the same time... And the reason to play 6 hours, by the way, is to get Puppet Master to have its charge available so I can use it on Dr. Karos. The thing I'm debating in my head, though, is why play time forward when that's going to make... I don't need to play time to get these things going. And... my brain is blanking, sorry. It gets us closer to having to run the next piece of Daedalus Bloc. So... I think it's correct to not run time forward, run this power play next episode. If we have time, run this afterwards, or just like sell a bunch of file sets, then start playing time. But I don't know what's needed of me, and I want to make sure we're at least 6 hours forward. And 6 hours is going to be happening by running this mission itself. This should come back up. So I believe it's correct to not sell anything, And just know that we're going to sell the Dr. Karos as soon as Puppet Master is available, and get her to max out her various stuff, because I want to see max level programs, things like that. Do not want to run Mist, because I don't want to fight a Megacorp, and I don't want to fight 4 Megacorp. I do really want to fight a Street Gang. Or not a... Well, I mean, Street Gangs are helpful, but I really want to fight Milsec and Syndicates, because I think that is going to give me something useful. Unfortunately, I skipped a hardened target mission that was against D-Cartel that likely would have helped me meet a different contact. But, you know, don't have that now. So, that's going to do it for me. I don't think I have anything else to do, because simply I'm going to be running this next episode and filling in the time with whatever we have. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.